Hello and welcome to another episode of Region Weather Live, your YouTube source for weather across the Dakotas and Minnesota. I am meteorologist Brad Warner, and just another quick update again tonight. A little shift in the forecast, and I'll show you what I mean. When we take a look at this upper level wind pattern, we've got this trough that's digging in and pulling out of the Rockies, and it's actually forecasted now to be a little deeper dig, just a little deeper than previously forecasted. And you can see here as we go through Thursday night and into Friday, how that little system kind of digs in and then pushes off to the north and east. And that's going to have an effect in a couple of different ways. So the first way is going to actually start tomorrow, Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening, as these storms develop into Montana and Wyoming. That actually are going to be a little bit stronger than we were previously thinking. So as they come out and into far western parts of South Dakota, it is possible that a couple of these storms, as they enter the western part of the state, will have some large hail with it, some strong damaging winds. And we actually can't now rule out at least the possibility of an isolated tornado. It's a very, very, very small chance, but there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. But anyway, these storms will move into southwestern and western parts of South Dakota, probably more so after about 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and then continue to move to the northeast. And as I said before, that low really digs in and begins to eject kind of northeastward throughout the time period. And here we are at midnight, still probably seeing some strong to maybe an isolated severe storm yet. And then after that, the intensity at least decreases, but the showers continue to move off to the north and east throughout the day on Friday. Now, what that could effectively do is, if you remember me talking about the possibility of seeing some storms firing out into Montana and eventually moving into North Dakota late Friday night into early Saturday morning, I think this low here now is actually going to hamper that possibility, just because they're going to be dealing with some clouds through the day. We're not going to be allowing that daytime heating to really take place. So that might really put the lid on this possibility of these storms making it far enough eastward into North Dakota. We'll keep an eye on it, but that's the latest thinking, is because this low really deepens more than we were previously expecting. These showers are going to move off to the north and east, and a few thunderstorms possible throughout the day on Friday, but it's really going to limit that severe capability. Now, maybe one other shift into the forecast that could happen is as we go through the night, Friday night and into Saturday morning, we've got this low-level jet that wants to now develop and push northward into eastern parts of the Dakotas, northwestern Minnesota. And now, right on the nose of that low-level jet that develops out there, there is the possibility that some of these showers and storms could develop and move northward throughout the night and into the early parts of Saturday morning. Not really expecting anything to be severe, but just, don't be surprised if you get some late night thunderstorms rolling through portions of northeastern North Dakota, northwest Minnesota late into the night Friday night. Now, the one thing that hasn't changed yet is the setup for Saturday. As we take a look at the CAPE values possible, the surface-based CAPE values into Minnesota late in the afternoon, Saturday afternoon, well over 4,000 possible, up to 5,000 joules per kilogram. That's a lot of gunpowder in that keg. We've actually got some decent mid-level winds, southwesterly winds, 30 knots, maybe 35 knots. That's not bad. Could be a little better, but it's not bad. We actually got some decent low-level winds kind of out of the southwest, 40, maybe 45 knots. And what that could potentially bring is that spin into the atmosphere. Now, what we're taking a look at is the forecast photographs. And you might have seen us talk about this before, but you can see the rotation in these photographs, and that's showing the rotation possibly within the storms themselves that could be occurring. So with that said, it looks like we still got the potential for seeing some severe weather. The best chance, the way it's looking right now, as we go into Wednesday night and into Thursday, and we're talking about Saturday afternoon, late Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening, is kind of that northwest to north central parts of Minnesota, back into eastern parts of South Dakota. So this is right now the best possibility for seeing some thunderstorms to develop, and the best chance for some severe weather probably lies right in the middle there, where we're going to be seeing some storms erupting late in the afternoon and into the evening hours. Again, this is still just a little bit out there. We'll see if how that change in the system that I mentioned a little bit ago, if that disrupts some of this. But right now it still looks like that part of the forecast continues to be on track, and something we'll keep an eye on for Saturday. So we're going to be enjoying the next couple of days with just a little bit cooler temperatures, a little bit cooler dew points as well. For Thursday, we're looking a lot of 70s across our area, some 80s still in South Dakota. Friday, still the same, where we're looking at mid to upper 70s to across North Dakota, Minnesota, to 80s to maybe some 90s out in the western parts of South Dakota. But then as you get into Saturday, things begin to warm up. And of course, that's going to help fuel some of these storms as we talk about going into Minnesota late in the day on Saturday. And then Sunday continues to warm up across North Dakota and Minnesota as well. As everybody's going to be in the 80s, South Dakota, you're still going to be in the 80s to around 90 degrees. So western parts of South Dakota, keep an eye on things as we get into the day later on the day on Thursday. Western parts of North Dakota, not looking quite as bad, or at least it looks like at this point, like your Friday night into early Saturday morning time frame. Isn't looking quite as bad as far as talking about severe weather, but we're still going to have to monitor that Minnesota to eastern South Dakota portion late Saturday. And as always, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button, because when severe weather strikes, especially tomorrow night and especially as we get into Saturday, I will make sure to be on live and guide you through any type of severe weather that might be occurring across our region. Not only that, but you'll be notified anytime I upload a video just like this. So you're going to want that, aren't you? At the very least, please just hit the like button if you just appreciate me being out here and providing these forecasts. So, all right, everybody, for Region Weather Live, I am meteorologist Brad Warner, and everybody have a good day.